constant. Coffee. What can you say? Mom, is your coffee good this morning?
Oh, it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious.
Sally's over here just snuggled in between all the sleeping bags. And then I'm also going to have my protein cookie. Man, beautiful spot here. It's time to go. On the trail. Didn't even get warmed up before I had this big step. Okay. All right. Here's another nice little campsite here too. Just up from where was at, 0.04. So definitely on a slant. Not near as good a view either. Nothing like a climb first thing in the morning. Anyway, slept great last night. Actually, I slept probably the best I've slept. I typically don't sleep too well, but boy, I was out last night. Sally, up and over, come on. You got that. No, not turning around. Where are you going? We gotta go up and over. We gotta go up and over. Up and over. Now, jump down.
I've done that once.
Sally, jump down. Go. Jeez. She was pushing backwards on me. That is a big step over. I think this is just above camp. 0.07. Good girl. There you go. Wake yourself up. But anyway, yeah, like I say, slept great. Nice and warm. No complaints. Enjoyed coffee and my protein cookie this morning. Oh, it was so good. Mom enjoyed her coffee. Mom even has some nice creamer to go in it. And yeah, so today hadn't really decided on where to camp, but we're gonna go out Sam's Knob and around Devils Courthouse, and then either drop off the ridge or stay near Silvermine Bald. Morning. So we just passed the father-son duo we was back and forth with yesterday. 0.11 is a campsite they were in. And then here's another campsite here. So yeah, and you can fit. I feel like we could probably fit the the Ultimate back here. But if you got several setups, you could 0.11. Huh? 0.12 or something. A little side trail to a campsite. I don't know that I've ever walked actually up here. Definitely a nice fire ring right here. It's funny, I think everybody wanted to camp where the view was. A little small tent there. Oh yeah, this is nice. No views, but Good fire ring here. You can definitely hang a hammock in here for sure. So in this little campsite, you go toward the back left corner. So kind of like, you know, we came in from that way, come up here, go around this way, get a nice view of Tenant. And Sally's too short to see anything. She's like, what's the big deal? Anyway, pretty cool. We'll keep going, making our way toward Tenant. Man, super nice campsite. Great for hammocks here. I'll have to make note of that maybe for winter time or something. Alright, back on the trail, 0.17. So that campsite we're just in is in those trees there. So I don't know if I've actually said or not, but so our kind of goal today, up and over Tenant at Black Balsam, and drop down the side trail to Ivester Gap, probably top off water, because I'm pretty sure Mom's low on water because we used most of hers last night, and then go up Sam's Knob, and then take Sam's Knob down Flat Laurel, across Flat Laurel Creek, and I don't know, I think it's Little Sam or something trail, Devils Courthouse, and then either stay near Devils Courthouse or drop off the ridge. We really hadn't decided that part. We just plan everything by ear, just based on how we feel. Look at these views. Art Loeb's that way. So I'm kind of confused here, like why there's steps here, but Art Loeb's over here. That's just kind of confusing. I mean, it looks like it ends up in the same spot, but look at this view, Mom. See, right here's a campsite too. Huh?
That narrow trail there is.
Here's a nice little campsite, 0.4.
Oh, now this would be a nice campsite.
Oh yeah. I figured there'd be somebody in it, you know. Alright, I guess it's time to climb. Happy Mr. No, I don't know. I think that Charlie. I see it better. It's funny. I was like, I can't read it standing here, but I can see it in the camera.
Oh.
I think there's more like contrast, so it kind of brings out the edges. Well, happy birthday, Mr. Charlie. Wherever you are. I hope you had a good one. Okay, we will go. Man, that's a nice campsite. I think you got a little bit better sunrise view there.
Oh, that's a whole thanks going up that way.
No, and we gotta start climbing Tenant. 0.44. See that campsite we were in? The Mendigos up there in them trees. Typically, now we was going to do that up there at Rome when we was up there at Bradley Gap, but it was just too cold. Oh, that's fine. You guys see where we camped last night? Right over there in that little field. That's about 0.69 miles from me, where we're presently at. Oh, there's Black Balsam. This little view's at 0.79. Yeah.
I may miss a snake.
Here's one of my favorite stops. Just before the summit of Tenant. .8. So you can see the parkway. I see cars.
Absolutely rushing. We'll meet that girl in that blue too, but you don't know where to work it out.
Actually, I don't think that's the same group because they got a dog. I think. Good girl. Hey, am I still me?
Did they rub up against you?
No. Probably 1.06 or 07. There was a campsite right back there on the right. Here's another one, but it's lumpy. Nice view though. I love that view looking north. I agree with you. I think that view looking north is better. Here's the summit of Tenant. 1.1. Come here.
Down here. Come on.
Stay. Tenant Mountain. 360-degree view.
This is much clearer.
6,040 feet. All right, 1.1. Let's keep moving. Going to cowboy camp right here, that'd be pretty cool. Just sleeping open. Yeah. probably set up a camp right there. It'd be kind of lumpy, probably. Come on, Sally. Find your way.
Jump, jump. There you go. Down. Jump.
Good girl.
They got a leash dog. Go crazy.
Well, you know, if they're not listening, that's not really a good off-leash dog. I mean, it was like Sally last night. She wasn't listening, but I was going to go get her. She didn't.
Throws you off a little bit, you know. Oh, it must be dust before they bloom.
Gotta go this way. Hey!
It sounds nicer, there's water.
There's our little pond. Okay. Get you some water. I'll wait.
But we're wearing pants.
It's really not that bad down through there.
Okay.
It does get a little muddy in places and stuff, but it's not bad.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah. 1.38. There's the side trail to Ivester. I'm gonna stay straight to go on the Art Loeb. And there is like a spur trail going out to Black Balsam that way. 1.4. We're gonna stay on the Art Loeb. For sure.
See something stays a little bit.
Keto flu or something.
They have to do all kinds of stuff.
Oh gosh.
Which I wonder if it's just
It's a big old step up here. It's a little bit better right here. Got a little bit better view there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Can I step up behind you, Sal?
Come on, Sally. Nice view of Sam's Knob. 1.89. What? Where?
Is that the
Yeah, that's the main. So this is the top end of that spur. That's the kind of alternative to the actual trail. Oh, nice campsite there. 2.13. If trees could talk, I bet that would have some stories. Camped here before. I think the last time we didn't actually camp here, we just kind of sat here for sunset. But I think me and Caitlin camped down there, and then me and Mom camped over here. This is some of Black Balsam 2.3. So we're gonna take a break here. Hopefully the sun kind of stays out, and we'll just camp out right here. Not camp, but you know, lounge. a bit chilly today. I'll note, Mom had a beef packet for dinner, for lunch, mac and Ix, and I had a mezcla bar and my last Cliff Block that I had left over from last night. Hopefully you can hear me through the wind. So, enjoyed a nice little break at the top, but we're ready to drop off because like this wind is making it feel really cold. These people are in short sleeves and I want to put my down jacket back on. And I've checked the radar, like, I mean, it looks rainy, but there's no rain in the forecast today. Of course, Hot Springs proved me wrong on that. It could say 0% chance and it still rains, so. Well, at least this time I do have a rain jacket and rain cover, so. Man, I love this area up here. It's just gorgeous. Ivester campsite, 2.53. Nice fire ring. There's another little campsite. Another little campsite. Beautiful campsite right here. Nice little fire pit that's kind of dug out some, so it's really nice. But again, now, like, where do you get firewood at? So we're taking the spur trail. We're getting off the Art Loeb here, 2.64, and we're taking the spur trail down to Ivester to hit the trail that goes to Sam's Knob. So, like I say, Mom's done the Art Loeb section from here to Flat Gap, so not really missing anything. And you know, Mom hadn't seen Sam's Knob or Devils Courthouse, so that's why we're incorporating those today. So excited. So we were talking during the break. The initial plan was to camp up near Silvermine Bald, but rain is forecasted to move in earlier than expected tomorrow, and it comes with thunderstorms and stuff, and we got to go over Pilot, and I really don't want a chance, you know, not getting an early enough start and either getting caught in a thunderstorm on Pilot or, you know, not making it to camp before the rain. Because I think, and now, right now it's saying, and this is the other spur trail that comes down, 2.68. So, because we kind of want to try to get to Ivester Gap tomorrow night, and hopefully maybe camp in the shelter. That way we don't have to set up a tent and deal with a wet tent on Monday. So, we'll see. I mean, I think it seems like most everybody that we're hiking around that's doing the Art Loeb, they're camping at Ivester Gap tonight. So, I'm thinking maybe there shouldn't be too many people there tomorrow night, since it's Sunday night. But that's tomorrow's problem. Today, we're just going to enjoy our hike. And there's a nice view right there, 2.71 probably. Yeah. So, coming down through here, and used to, like, this was kind of like blocked off by a bunch of, you know, stuff, and you see where people's moved it so they can continue shortcutting. And looks like now they're starting to shortcut up this way. 2.86. Literally. I mean, like, okay, I'm fixing a rant, because why would you shortcut there when all you gotta do is just come up this little bit and make a turn? How hard is that? Like, if you're that out of shape or lazy, you shouldn't be out here. I'm just saying. That's my 2 cents. I'll leave it alone. Because really, I mean, all you're doing is ruining the hillside right there. And you can tell, like, people are shortcutting right here too. You know, and I mean, like, there's plant life and stuff, you know, that probably grew there. But anyway. So here is like another sample of, you know, where they put the logs up to kind of keep people from cutting the switchback. I mean, seriously, like, why, that shouldn't even be an issue. I wonder if
it's washed out.
or just it's, you know, just been tracked because nobody wants to make that big step up. We're here, right there. So I will note there is a spring, pipe spring down that way, maybe 1/8 of a mile. It's not far down at all. Anyway, so now we're going to take Sam Knob Trail up to the 2 summits of Sam's Knob, and then down, and then take Little Sam over to Devils Courthouse. And this is at 3.05. Here's the parking area. As you can see, it's busy. And this is like the main parking area for Sam's Knob. There's more parking for Black Balsam out that way. What that is. On the road out, but basically where the Art Loeb crosses Black Balsam Road. We're gonna go this way. Okay, so here's the trail to Sam Knob. Over there's the bathroom. So the bathrooms are open, so we'll go over here and check that out. So we're going to try to use the bathroom real quick. 3.11. Alright. So the bathrooms are relatively clean. 3.15. Let's see. Alright, now we'll take Sam Knob Trail. So here's a tree. If you're a tall person, it might be a problem. 3.23. Huh?
I went to Smokies. It was in this area.
Interesting looking cloud over there. Over there's like a nice little campsite. 3.62. So we're gonna go up to Sam Knob Summit. 3.73. Oh, that's flat. I don't remember there being 2 trails here. I don't know if they're starting a reroute or what, but that's not on the map, and I don't remember going up that way when I was here last. Got it? Yeah, it looks like maybe just a new trail or something. Probably about 4.07 or 08. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
And over there is Devils Courthouse. Right there. That's where we're headed. Next after this. But isn't this some awesome views here? Yeah. I love that view. Awesome view. This is gorgeous. Isn't it? So we kind of reached a split. We're taking a right, 4.33. So you can camp here. You can see, definitely see where people's been camping. 4.1 is the southern summit of Sam's Knob.
Hey there, how's it going?
Good. So you could even set up a tent right here. It'd be kind of lumpy, but but you'd kind of be sheltered and you'd have a phenomenal sunset view. Now we got to go that way. So that goes back to like a little camping area. I'm going this way, 4.49. And that goes up to like another little campsite. And this is above my knee. And that's on the low end too. So there's a little overlook over there. There's people over there, so we'll give them the space. And up here is the second summit, and the northern summit of Sam's Knob. Nice. .57. Isn't this pretty? Beautiful views. So I started on my Bolt Energy Chews and just drank some electrolytes. I'm not really feeling super hungry, but ginormous step down there. Good girl. So there was a campsite back in here, about 4.67. So It's just to the left of the trail coming from the north end. Probably good for a little small tent, but it's not too hammock friendly. So this is that other like bypass trail or whatever. So we'll take it, just since it's here, we might as well. Oh, instead of down it. I mean, I honestly think the lower route's the easier route. See, like the hike down never takes as long either. So here we are back out in the meadow. So that's a little shortcut path back to the trail. It goes back to the parking area. That's at 5.28.
Did you get the sun? Huh?
So we're hanging right here, 5.35. So now we're on Flat Laurel Creek. I think this is Flat Laurel Creek, Flat Laurel something, Creek, Valley, whatever. So we were up there. Yeah. So you keep going Flat Laurel that way. There's a nice campsite right here. That's it. 5.6. So this is just a branch. This is not, I don't think this is actually Flat Laurel Creek. So back in here is like another nice little campsite. I remember walking around there in my other video. I'll try to link that. Yeah, isn't it though? Oop. Right over there's a campsite, but seems like that'd be Mosquitoville. Definitely a nice site there for a tent. Well, I think mosquitoes might be bad in there. There's Flat Laurel Creek. So I think I need to do some work here. That was deep. You go, you got it. No, crossing is at 5.71. Okay, so we're going to take a left on Flat Laurel, 5.71. What's that here? .76. Mom, I'm taking a left right here. Yeah, nice fire pit here. I don't remember it being built up this much last year. Nice little rock bench. Yeah, this is nice. Alright, so we're going to stop and get water here. Take a break. Let's good flow there. So we're going to get water here. We're going to top off both our hydration bladders. Get 1 liter at least of dirty water. And top off all our bottles. So that way we won't have to get water tomorrow, hopefully. So, anyway. Alright, so we got about 3 to 4 liters each. That's really nice. Nice flow right there. I mean, it filled up a 3-liter bag in like seconds. Just really nice little camp spot here. You can get to the water back there to soak your feet. It's really calm. But anyway, we're loaded down, ready to hit the trail. What is that? 5.82. I don't know if I actually see it. Anyway, so our next stop is Devils Courthouse. Back on the trail, 5.83. So I was at campsite back in there, 5.85. I grabbed Sally some extra water because I forgot to do that at the last where we stopped. Pretty cool trees here. 5.91. I think right in there's another campsite. 5.94. Here's our water source too. Have to get off the trail a good ways. It's 6.02. Water 6.11. Little Sam 6.13. We're taking that over to Devils Courthouse. Yeah. Ow. Briars. There's some cable. Yeah. So that's that behind Mom there on that tree. There's a first blaze we've seen pretty much the whole trip. Because even the Art Loeb isn't blazed. And am I thinking wrong in that? Seems like I remember it being blazed like with white stripes, kind of similar to the Art Loeb or the AT, but I haven't seen any blazes this time, so I don't know. Anyway, this is nice though. It's pretty. It's really rooty, and on tired feet, it makes a difference. Well, the wind is just funneling through here. No, I don't remember liking this trail particularly. But I honestly can't remember it. Like, I remember this part, but like I don't remember. That really pretty rocky area of 6.33. So I'm having a peanut butter Laurel bar. I was going to share it with Sally, but Sally didn't want any, so I'll eat it all. Just based on how rocky this trail is, I wouldn't rate this as easy. Just my 2 cents. And like I say, tomorrow we got two good sized climbs. Well, that was a big crew of what, like 10? I said if the trail was like this the rest of the way, that'd be great. Oh yeah, I forgot we gotta cross Flat Laurel again. It's amazing what you forget on these trails. Hi, how are y'all? Good, how are you? Good.
Is she in Australia?
So this is at 6.55. Yeah, so I don't know where that goes, but this is our trail, 6.59. This is pretty. It's so funny, you go through those really nice sections and then you get really rocky sections. I still wouldn't rate this as easy. It may be easier than most stuff in Shining Rock and Middle Prong, but nice little water source, 6.69. Yeah. There's another nice little flowing source, 6.7. Really stretch out my back, but there's some nice remnants. 6.82. Oh, this is nice. I'm enjoying this. I mean, yeah, it's not like super difficult, but it's not easy. At least we don't feel like it is. But what do we know? I will say it is definitely rocky. So here's some water. It's not really flowing. 7.04. So, do you need water? No? Nope. Oh, there's some more of that. Big old step down right there. More water. A little bit. Flowing a little bit. Flowing more right there. 7.13. So, I think this is like a little campsite. But, you can probably set up a small tent here. There's a fire ring.
It looks like it's been used much.
And that's a good fire ring too.
Yeah.
Plenty of firewood here. Wait. I think this is the trail here. So right here where this fire pit is, trail turns right. And is at 7.4. Okay, so here we are. The mountains to Sea Trail. So we will be taking the left. We'll be staying on the MST to go to Silvermine Bald, but for now we're going to take a right to go to Devils Courthouse at 7.43. What? I know. Like a little campfire camping area. It's kind of small. Tell you what, I'm kind of worried about that dark cloud up there. There's some more of that metal stuff around the mud hole. Alright, so here's where the MST turns right. We're going to go straight to go out to Devils Courthouse. I mean, like I said, you wouldn't, like I said last time, you wouldn't know, you know, where this other trail went. Because there's no sign saying Devils Courthouse this way. We're going to go straight. And that was at 7.68. Yeah. So it looks like some stuff has fell all in this campsite. Last time I was here, this was kind of cleaned out. It was actually kind of nice. At least I think that's the one I was thinking of. That fire ring is at 7.75. $7.79. Here's the paved part that comes up from the parking area at the parkway.
Definitely tired.
Mom is finding her salty attitude. She looked at his like steps. All this water weight making us feel a little more salty. What is it with this spot? Last time I was here was windy. This is pretty. That's worth coming up. We did it! We did it! Can I get a high five? Can I get... Oh yeah, that's a good high five. Good girl. Good girl. Get over here. When we came, we saw, we're ready to go. As it's definitely, the clouds are starting to build up and we're kind of worried that it's going to rain on us. And I would really like to not get wet today. I have a feeling we'll probably get wet tomorrow, but I would at least like to keep clothes I've got on dry. So anyway, oh, up to that point it was about 7.96, I'm assuming. Yeah. Well, at least we got this little downhill section. So, path back to the parking area, 8.09. Huh? So, kind of dark clouds back that way. I don't know if it's going to rain, not going to rain. Hopefully not going to rain. Because really, there's not too many really good campsites in this area, so definitely gonna have to make it closer to Silvermine Bald. That's our best bet. I've got an eye on the gap that's just before Silvermine, but we got some more climbing to do before we can get there, so we'll just do what we can do. And maybe hope nobody's there. So here we are back at the junction with the MST, 8.2. I'm gonna go back the way we came. And then we'll continue on the MST to Silvermine Bald to reconnect with the Art Loeb. But that may be tomorrow. Just depends on where we end up camping. Little Sam. So this is at 8.46. And we're going to go stay straight. Yeah, this is where we came down from, so now we're going to go straight. 8.46 on the MST. Nice little view here. 8.63. Stepped on that side of it.
Oh, they're always.
Those are cute. Little white flowers. Beautiful little fern area. 8.85. Isn't this pretty? So pretty with the ferns. Huh? It's right here. I just somehow took the high route. Oh, right here's a really cool viewpoint. And this viewpoint is at, so you recognize the viewpoint? 9.06. So that ridge right there is what we're going to be walking on tomorrow. See, that right there is sassafras. And that tall one right there is pilot.
Oh, okay.
There's Looking Glass. Looking Glass Rock.
Oh, that's cool.
So anyway, real nice. Love this view. 9.07. Great little view. We're ready to get to camp. Yeah. Okay, so we are approaching the gap where I'm hoping nobody else is camped. This was kind of our intended campsite. Okay, so here's the campsite. It's at 9.16. I think we'll just camp here. Right here in the grass. Somewhere, probably right here. This looks reasonably level. Yeah. So here's the trail. So up there's our rock viewpoint. So I mean, like, we could camp down in here. So we could camp down in here, but it feels colder.
Oh.
So, well, yeah, we'll camp out here. Alright, so it's dinner time. Having non-dairy hot chocolate with a chocolate chai element, an oatmeal cream pie, this birthday cake recovery mix by Tailwind, and triple mushroom Cajun etouffee by Bound. Sally's done ate. She's over here. So Mom's having this Ready Wise creamy pasta and chicken with vegetables. Looks pretty good. And I'm having this triple mushroom Cajun etouffee by Bound. So we're going over here. Got the tent set up. We'll go over here and scope out this rock. I scoped this out last time I was here, but I can't remember. I didn't commit it to memory about like how roomy it was, if there's room enough for up here for us to eat. Because we kind of want to eat with a view. Is there a view, or? I thought there was a view here. Yeah, so I mean, we can kind of sit here and anyway, this is gonna be our dinner view. Not a bad view. Are you having a steak for dinner? Huh? Oh, man. It is officially nighttime, so we're gonna go retire to the tent. I'm gonna put the rest of my hot chocolate up. But I love that view. It was awesome. We enjoyed sitting there. Because it's kind of windy down here where the tent is. Like, as soon as you drop off, it's like wind.
Yeah.
I did not mean to do that. Oh, man. There's this guy from the campsite. Oh, I bet it's absolutely gorgeous up our, like, Black Balsam and stuff. Alright. And we'll show y'all the inside of the tent here. Kind of got a mess inside the vestibule area, but... Okay. You can see here's all of our stuff sitting in the vestibule, so this is kind of my corner. And there's Sally's, my shoes, and then Mom's got her stuff over there. And there's plenty of room in here for both of us and Sally to all fit in this half insert. So anyway, good day on trail. We were talking about how much we disliked that Little Sam Knob Trail or Little Sam Trail. That just wore us out. Just how rocky and kind of technical it was. It was just hard. Definitely not living up to its easy rating. But we made it. We made it here, and I'm glad because I was able to have the sunset view and got here in time to just enjoy camp for a bit and not be rushed. So, see what kind of weather we're in tomorrow. Hopefully the weather app is correct because that's the best one. Looks like we might get some rain tonight, maybe in the morning, but I don't know. Just all the weather apps are disagreeing, so I'm just hoping that it's going to be the one most favorable. But anyway, we'll just see. Our goal tomorrow is Ivester Gap because we want to stay in the shelter our last night, and that way we don't have to worry about setting up the tent and stuff. But we'll see. It's Sunday night, and most everybody we talked to, they were getting off trail tomorrow, so get there, and if people are there, we'll either set up or keep going and find somewhere else to set up. So I might be getting back out of the tent, but just to kind of stake out a couple more points just with the wind. It wouldn't be too bad without the wind, but anytime there's wind, I like to be better safe than sorry, because I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night with the tent collapse on our heads. So it's enough of me rambling. We enjoyed dinner, dessert, everything was good. But anyway, let's try to call it a night. We'll see y'all in the morning.